we're going to kind of show you the basics.
It's been a minute since you used this one. You want to check it out?
Yeah, he usually use the bareback with him, but just for the sake of showing you as an actual traditional, so we want to put it up a little bit higher. Right here is his shoulder blade, and that will matter a lot when we put the saddle on. It's different for every horse. Luke, you can hardly find his sometimes, and he's shaped completely differently. So I'm going to put it about right there. Are you just holding him? Yay.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to clothesline themselves on the stuff.
Also, you can talk to me better. Oh, my goodness. So I'm put it right there. And I do put it up a little higher than, or a little bit farther towards the head than normal, just because I know once I put the saddle on, there's a good chance it's going to be heavy. So, it's good to throw a stirrup on here. This is Dusty's head. And I just tripped on our mats. So nice
Awesome mats.
and gently. I know, look, we're not gonna ride them. We're not even gonna get some feedback with the saddle. I know,
Interesting.
Why we,
It's just interesting to notice what he's saying about it.
So we're actually gonna want the part of the saddle, so this part here. We don't want it messing with his shoulder blade, because when they move, it'll rub up on there. I was actually reading something. Yes, yes.
And a lot of
too much
people
into
go-
saddle fitting, but
Yeah, you want to make sure that the pad comes up over here. Ooh, this is just
well, that's now on top of his scapula.
I know I can scoot it back.
Yes.
But not right there.
Okay. So then I do have a habit of tenting the pad. I'm not gonna get too super detailed. I just want to let you guys kind of feel the clearance and everything, what we kind of look for. This saddle is probably the best one we have for him right now. I don't think it's like 100% A+ super duper, but it does fit him in a way where
You might be doing it.
yes, yes. So, what you want to check for, basics, is clearance here at the leaders, which we have. And then you kind of want to run your hand through here and make sure there aren't any big pinches. I guess is the best way to say it. Pinches. Yeah. There's a little bit more pressure here, but we have saddles that fit him way worse. We're going to dig into that. So if everyone wants to come feel that, you can go for it.
Kind of the basics.
Here. Yes. Yep. Yep. So it has to do with the saddle tree, which is basically what, like the frame, I guess is the best way to say that, of the saddle itself. And you don't want that putting unnecessary pressure or discomfort on certain parts of the horse, which is why saddle fitting is so important. Some people take a saddle, they throw it on a horse, and they go out and ride, and they get some, yeah, and they get some feedback from that horse, and they will.
I don't know why my horse is bucking me off.
Who knows?
Weirdest thing. Sorry, they were acting so mysterious the whole time.
Yeah. And you can kind of feel with his where his shoulder blade is, and how hopefully it's still the same. Sometimes it moves. That this isn't sitting on it, not over it, not way behind. Yeah. You're such a good boy.
He's so sweet.
So patient. I know you can technically sign up to be a teacher course, but you do a good job.
This guy's cool because he's a little slow motion.
Yes.
He's a good
Yes,
one to
I think
kind
you
of
will.
make comfortable.
So one of the things with Santi, I'm just gonna leave that hanging. This, would you call it a girth or a cinch?
It's, I think, with the Western getup, it's a cinch.
Okay.
Because it is a different mechanism. So
I'm
cinches and girths, but a lot of people just call them girths. But it's
I just call them all
cinch
cinches.
is the actual piece where the latigo comes through, the leather strap comes through.
Gotcha. Okay. So with him, we were experiencing some discomfort up here on both sides. The cinch or girth would come up to about right here, where it should be, and he was itching like crazy, and he was, throwing his head back during a session, and he was just not happy about it. So instead of using the cinch slash girth that we were using, the 32 inch, I moved him to this 36. And since I've used this, he hasn't displayed that.
Nice.
So it does, go up a lot higher.
Good. I think that was the problem.
I think that was the biggest thing. I'm just gonna kind of loosely put this on just so we can see the proper placement of the cinch girth.
Sure.
Now I'm thinking about it too much.
Cinch. This would be a cinch. In this case.
Cinch.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna say that. So the cinch.
You could flip the stirrup up if you wanted to get it out of the way, or is it not in the way on this one?
It's not really in the way. It's fine. So we're gonna go through like that. It has this little rolly thingy. Yeah. We're gonna come back through. I am going to just tuck it for now because what we want to do is check the other side. I think it should still be set to what his measurements are. Yeah. So this side usually doesn't move, especially since this is the only saddle we're using, and the only word we're using it on right now is Santi. So it's kind of set to where it should be for Santi.
So that was already set.
Yes. Yep. So these are set. So when I fully tighten the other side, it'll mirror this side.
So on Western getups, usually you just do the left side. Usually that right side is already set. You don't mess with it.
Yes.
On the English tack, you want to do both sides. The girth comes all the way off. Or you can sometimes leave it, but you can use them on different horses, and you can just do it's a buckle system rather than a latigo system, a strap system.
It's actually sometimes a little easier with those.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tighten this just for the sake of his comfort. I just don't really feel like doing that. But there is a fun little 4, 7 type of situation where that's how it would look, which I'm not going to teach you guys right now.
Yeah.
I will tell you guys, I'm going through this kind of fast because we've been using the bareback pads, which we will do next. We haven't really used this for much. We haven't had to. The stirrups are nice, but they're not make it or break it for any of our adaptive riders at this moment. I just kind of wanted to show you proper placement, all that stuff. For the cinch here, that's a pretty good placement. You don't want it too far up in their armpits, and you don't want it back here. I think that's a good placement, right? Yeah, it's been a minute since I've done this.
Yeah, if it's wedged up in those pits area, then they're like, they can't really move.
Yeah, and if you go further back, then that's a lot of discomfort there, and a lot more nerves. So normally this would come up much higher, but you can see, I mean, he's not giving me much negative feedback about this right now, which is awesome.
But you don't know how to take them out.
No, but I need to.
Yeah, that's it. That's the Western